Hey, my name is Rito and I'm building a Shopify store from scratch in 30 days. This is day number 25 and we have already built out our Shopify store. We have crossed $5,000 in sales and we have gotten hundreds of orders. All right, so we are dealing in volume now and our store is flourishing, our store is blooming, our store is growing, and this is an exciting announcement I want to make for you guys. Bizathon 4 is also going to be about Shopify. We are going to dive more deep into Shopify stores. We are going to cover the absolute latest strategies so that you can make a killing on Black Friday, on Christmas, and all these festivities that are coming up in the United States and all over the world across, actually. So Q4 is the biggest quarter for e-com, and that is why Bizathon 4 is also going to be about Shopify. I will be sharing a lot of strategies with you guys, but again, the rules are going to be a bit different. All right. So with this challenge, what I noticed several things, but the rules are going to be a little bit different for Bizathon 4, and I'm going to tell you all about them in my announcement video, which is going to roll out in about 7 to 10 days from now. So keep a watch out for that. And the only way you'll get it is if you hit that subscribe button right below. When a bell icon pops up, just make sure you have enabled all notifications so that when I publish the next live video, when I publish the announcement video, when I publish anything, guys, come on. You've seen me deliver massive scales of value all for free and not charging a single penny. Nobody else in the world does this. And this is a Rito Tribe special for you guys. This edition, day number 25, is a Rito Tribe special. It's going to be about Ask Rito. All right. So if you have any questions regarding your Shopify store, for those who are watching this live, now it pays to be a live member. If you're watching this live, not even a member, right? It's a free thing, but anyways, so it pays to be on live streams. All right, so if you're live right now, if you're watching this, here's something you have to do. If you're watching this on your phone, the live chat bar comes up at the bottom of the screen. If you're watching this on your desktop or laptop, the live chat section comes up to the right or to the bottom of your video. So make sure you use that live chat section in order to ask me your questions. I will be taking on your questions in this session. All right, so excited. Now here's something I have to cover while you prepare your questions. Here, let me just tell you something. So this is a Flying Start Online YouTube channel. We go live with these sessions. Bizathon 4 is going to begin in about 2 weeks. We still have 5 more days of this challenge left. We are going to start to scale our store and start to make profit in these next week or so. Now, if you missed any session, flying-startonline.com is your go-to place, because that's where we publish all the previous sessions, all the notes, all the recordings. Every single thing is published right here on this flying-startonline.com, and we are doing it all for free, guys. By the way, you go to Flying Start Online, you'll see all the recordings, you'll see all the tips and tricks that we covered inside each session, written by our very own David Aston, who's done a fabulous job for translating these recordings, these live streams into content so that you guys can consume at your own pace as well. All right, so let's get on with those questions. If you have your questions, start letting me know in the live chat section. I will be taking them on as soon as I get access to, as soon as I see them, basically. All right, so by the time you prepare your questions, let me just quickly go over an interesting concept with you guys that's been working really, really well for me in the past few days that I've been testing it. And the concept is regarding FB ads. So with FB ads, this is some new thing that I've been trying that's working really well. It's called manual bidding. All right. Now, manual bidding is only applicable when you have already found out your winning product. I have covered manual bidding briefly in the past, but what I have discovered is an awesome app. It's a paid app, but it connects straight up with your Facebook ads account. It's not a Shopify app. It's a standalone app that connects with your Facebook ad account and basically like makes your manual bidding like supercharged. All right. The app is called Companion Labs. All right. And it's free for 7 days. You guys can try that out. Just go through their documentation on how to set this up. And the way this works is you basically set up an ad set. All right, so let's say this is your ad set. All right, this is your ad set name right here. All right. Let's say this ad set is spending like $20 a day or something. All right. And you know that this ad set is profitable for you. All you do is after you have set up companion labs with your FB ads account, which literally takes one click. Or you literally just go to Companion Labs, click on like connect with Facebook, and your Facebook ads account is connected. All you have to do is go inside your ads manager and change the name of the ad set from the ad set name and just add bid test to that ad name. All right. When you save that with this change, it's going to create 13 different ad sets, all with manual bidding. All right. And what it's going to do is divide your this budget right here, divide that by 13, and each of your 13 ad sets is going to have that singular budget. All right. So if it's like, let's say if your budget is like $39 for the source ad set, it's going to divide this by 13. So each of the 13 ad sets is going to have like $3 budget. And then what you get to see is you get to see which ad sets are working for you, and you can scale the ones that are, and you can just pause the ones that are not. It's an interesting concept. I'm playing around with this. But guys, if you've started getting sales, this is something you have to try out. Manual bidding, that is all the rage nowadays, especially with the inconsistencies of Facebook ads. All right, let me just write this down. Inconsistencies, or I just do hope I've spelled it correctly. Inconsistencies. Oh yeah. All right, so with the inconsistencies of Facebook ads, you might have seen this. If you've been running Facebook ads for at least about a month or a week, even a week, you might have seen weird sort of results with Facebook ads because FB ads is inconsistent. There is no like strict strategy that you can follow certain guidelines, and the videos that I've covered about like my Facebook ad strategies, I follow them myself. That's the way I've been able to build up the sales that we've gotten so far. But what this does is even those there is no actual strict strategy with your Facebook ads. All right, it's all inconsistent. But this is why I want you to be mentally prepared for inconsistencies. And the way you deal with inconsistencies is you have multiple ad sets that are working for you. All right. If you have multiple ad sets that are working for you for your winning product, then even if 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 ad sets don't work in 1 day or 2 days or 3 days, some of them might be working that will actually help drive sales for you. So it's a different mindset, and I will be covering more into that in Bizathon number 4, and I will be going deeper into manual bidding. Right now, this is just a teaser for you guys. Let me just quickly refresh and see if you've gotten any questions so far. Now, guys, listen, if you don't ask me any questions, this is going to be a super short session. We have got several people watching this, but I have not seen any questions come in so far. The amazing part is, let me just quickly save this first off so that I can share with you the amazing part. All right. 3:32, I believe. Yeah. All right. So the amazing part is that when I finish a live stream, I just get a stream of Facebook messages, of YouTube comments, of emails, like on all my email address. People have gotten, because all my, like I literally just share my screen. So you guys literally know all the email addresses that I personally use. And I keep getting hordes of messages and questions about people who want to build up their Shopify store, but are stuck at some point. So this is an opportunity that I've opened up for you guys. Now, guys, listen. Happy Halloween is coming up. Sasha just announced Happy Halloween. All right. So hello, everybody who are in the US and who celebrate Halloween, even in other parts of the world. If you're a Halloween, we don't celebrate Halloween here in India, especially I don't. But I do know that Halloween sales are big in the US. So let's see if the Halloween day or the days preceding Halloween ends up getting us some more sales or not. We'll soon find out. All right. So I want to quickly share the stat with you that we have gotten so far. So this is your thingamajagger right here, guys. $5,543.54. Today is almost $415. And what we're going to do is actually we are on the Pacific Standard Time, because that is our ad set time that we have for Facebook ads, and that is exactly the time we have for our Shopify store as well, which is Pacific time. So in Pacific time, we still have about 5 hours left in the day. All right. So I am thinking we hit the magic number. We have already hit 500 once. I want to hit 500 yet again. We are super, super close. All right. So let us be doing this. We have had 196 orders, guys. 196 orders. Super amazing. It's going well. We need to but just scale more. Now, of course, I'll be honest with you guys. Let me just be honest with you what's happening here. All right. As you guys know, I'm completely transparent, upfront, and honest with you. So here's the dealio. I had no idea that this challenge would actually would have such a big impact on the audience, right? On you guys who are watching this. But because of the nature of this challenge is a live challenge, right? So literally whatever changes I'm making to my store today, you guys will literally be able to see it today. And what's happening is out of you see the number of visitors right here. So I was actually tracking this 243 visits, right? So far today. Out of these 243 visits, about 100 or 150 visits were from people who literally just who are watching my Bizathon series. How do I know that? Because they are coming from direct links. They're not coming from MailChimp. They're not coming from Facebook ads. They're not coming from Instagram. None of the social mediums. They're directly coming from direct links. People are typing in Common Panda. And I don't think any of our customers are typing in Common Panda. It's just you guys. And what happens is I actually, because I've installed the Lucky Orange app, I can actually see that those guys who come from the direct links, they just spend an inordinate amount of time on the site. So that just makes it even more clear that there are people who are literally just looking at all the pages, copying stuff, copying products, and just basically copying everything. Now, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with copying my products. There's nothing wrong with doing that. It's completely fine. But it is going to harm everybody. So if you copy my winning products, and like a lot of people have, all right, the reason why like I'm just actually surprised that we have been able to hit this figure so quickly, because considering the competition, considering the number of people who have literally copied all my winning products, it's just amazing that we have been able to hit this figure, because Facebook works on an auction principle. All right. And since we are primarily using just Facebook ads to drive our traffic, so if like 20 people are advertising the same product to the same audience, to the same niche, everything is the same. In fact, the landing page, I've actually seen, if I show you some searches that I've done, let me just quickly do this search and show you really quickly. All right. So that we catch the people who are actually copying my products. All right. So let me just search for Common Panda. All right. So what I'm going to do really quickly is I am going to all right, so let me share my screen with you. All right, let's copy this line right here and search it in Google. Now, of course, some of them might not come, but you see here, guys, we have had Straight from the Plug, Pretty Robin, Creative Magic Store, Anchor Times, Monkey Win. We have had My Family Happy Store. And if we look at some of these stores right here, I am pretty sure that we are going to see many different products from my store that have been literally just copied from my store. Now, I'm not sure. I've not had a look at them. But guys, seriously, now this seems like a unique one. So I'm going to go back. Let's check out Monkey Win. I'm pretty sure some of you guys who are watching this right now have, as you can see, hot deals today. It's pretty much the same thing. There's nothing wrong with copying. Just I've seen some people who are not using the same description. Now, I actually don't want to show you guys the products here because I'll just make it way too apparent then. But this is just something that I've noticed that a lot of my winning products have been just copied over and over again. And yeah, so it's just amazing what we have covered so far, even considering all of that. So if it does work with like me doing live streams, just imagine you're just sitting at home and or in your office and you're just basically doing your own product research. You're adding your own products and like nobody else knows about these products that you are adding because you are the one who has access to them. My products are all live to the world, literally for people to just take these products. All right. And while taking products is not a bad thing, copying the entire site is not a bad thing. What's bad is basically using that same targeting that we are using for promoting the same product. So it's basically because Facebook is an auction-based mechanism. So if 20 people are advertising the same product, the results are not going to be as good as they would have been for unique products. So that is why, in essence of complete transparency, I want to reveal to you guys, I am starting another store. All right. I am going to be starting another store that's going to be another of my test stores. I will not let you guys know about the URL of that, but here's why things get even better for you, because I will be able to scale that store faster than Common Panda. So that is why I will be able to tell you all the strategies that I learned from that scaling and basically reveal them all to you inside these Bizathon sessions. All right, so you actually get to benefit from me opening that test store. All right, but I will be sharing some numbers with you, but I will not be able to share the actual URL and actual like store name and everything, because it's just, then the whole point of that store will also be diluted, right? So I do hope that you understand that point. Now, I do have some questions coming in, so I'll be taking them on right now. All right, so Anand says, Zero Up says order placed, but when I go to Shopify, it says accept payment equal to capture payment. In this case, how to fulfill this order? Now, I'm not sure how you have set up your store, Anand, but the way it should work is you should automatically capture your orders. There is a setting inside Shopify settings in which you can automatically like charge the card rather than authorize a card. So you have that setting here, set it up so that the card is actually charged and you actually receive the money once the order is placed. Otherwise, you'll just deal with a lot of like cash flow issues in the future. Anuj, now Anand also says order placed, but when I go to Shopify, so if Zero Up says order placed, that means you have to go to tracking order and then go to that section of that order again. It's going to let you track via extension. You can literally click on that. If that order has been shipped from AliExpress, it's going to pick up all the tracking codes and update the order, email the customer about that fulfillment information as well, and mark it as fulfilled inside Shopify orders. All right, so do that. Next up, about FB ads, if the initial strategy of testing the product for a day at $20 budget doesn't work, what other strategy can be used? Is it a good strategy to go for engagement instead of conversion? Now, I've seen this come up quite a bit. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I was telling you about inconsistency, and this is where you hear the truth. All right. This is me just being completely honest and being upfront, not like other people. Anyways, so Facebook is inconsistent. There is no strict strategy to following Facebook ads. And while a lot of people have recommended that you use PPE ads, which is page post engagement, and spend a bit of money on that, and then gradually improve it to like add to carts and then website purchase. And I've actually tried that. It did not work out well for me. So it just depends from product to product, from day to day. And even if one strategy is working for one product on a single landing page today, for somebody else, it might not work. Facebook, I don't think even Facebook knows what they're doing. All right. I don't think Facebook knows anything about how their platform is working. It's just working so far. It's just doing a decent enough job that other advertisers are coming in and spending their money. So they're just happy with that. Now, I've followed the guidelines. I've followed a lot of rules. I've read through a lot of documentation on Facebook ads. I've joined mastermind groups. I've had discussions with people who are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. And all of them say the same thing. The auction mechanism of Facebook is so intense. It's so complicated. There are just so many factors that determine who the ad is shown to. If you have an audience of 500,000 people and you optimize for purchase and you tell Facebook basically that you want to get purchases from those 5,000 people on a $20 ad set, let's say. All right. So on a $20 ad set, Facebook can max reach about 1,000 or 2,000 people in that one day. And you never know who are those 1,000 people out of those 500,000 audience that is reaching out to. I'll give you a quick example. All right. On one of my ad sets, I had about, I think it was a $10 ad set. All right. I've even experimented with $5, $10, $15, $20 ad sets. I will be letting you know all the data as time goes by, as I get more data. So on my $10 ad set budget that I'd set, it was promoting one product that I knew was a winning product. So I just set that ad set up. I was using the same targeting that I'd used before on a previous ad set. I just wanted to test it out if it works again. All right. The previous ad set had a budget of $20. It had run for 2 days. It had brought in one sale and I had closed it down because it was not profitable. This new ad set had a budget of 10 days. Everything else was the same. The ad was the same. The landing page was the same. The product pricing was the same. Everything else was the same. All right. That ad set did 5 sales for a $10 budget in 1 day. But here's what happened. Second day, third day, fourth day, and fifth day, it did 0 sales. All right. Pay attention now. 5 sales in 1 day on a $10 ad set. Everything else remains the same for the next 4 days. The landing pages remain the same. The product remains the same. The budget remains the same. Everything else remains the same and 0 sales. That is why I'm talking about inconsistencies. But today, that very ad set has gotten 3 more sales. All right. So listen, it's not about luck as much as it's about testing. All right. So don't think that you have to be lucky in order to find your ad sets and winning products and all of this thing. You just have to spend money for testing in order to find your stuff that is working, and just basically then have a mindset in which you are prepared to lose money on some days just because of these inconsistencies, and prepared to make profit on some days because it's going to be consistent. In our store, it's very tough to be profitable. On Common Panda, it's very, very tough to be profitable, especially because all you guys already know what my winning products are. All right. So that is why I'm opening a test store. That's going to be another store, and I'm going to be scaling that store up. I'm going to be testing a lot more products, a lot more ad strategies, a lot more conversion techniques, a lot more funnel strategies, email marketing strategies. All of this I'll be testing, and I'll be letting you guys know the results of that. All right. And I'm also partnering up with someone that I recently interacted with for this store. All right. So Yaya is asking, please, I want to get your opinion about my store. Yaya, could you let me know your store? I will be just opening that store up right here and letting you know my opinion. All right, so Sasha says, I'm finding my own products. That is awesome, Sasha. That's exactly what you have to do. I'm making this in purpose. I love practice and test something new and interesting. That is exactly my point. Listen, guys, these strategies that I tell you, right? These are strategies. Unless you apply your own gray matter, these strategies will just not work if you blatantly copy and paste. All right, nothing that's just copy and paste ever works. Let's give you an example. All right, you see Anik Singhal and you see his sales page, his product page, everything. You see his entire funnel. All right, and you're like, dude, if this guy is doing it, I can do that. So I'm just literally going to copy his entire pages and then launch my own ads, which has the same message that Anik says, and I'm going to make a whole lot of money. That's not how this works. Business is not about copying and pasting. Business is about, you find a strategy that works. All right. And I've told you like a bunch of different strategies that are actually working right now this month that has actually helped me scale up to $5,500 in just like 3 weeks. But all considering, like, it's so competitive already. All right. It's Q4 plus the store is live in front of you guys, everybody. So if you copy and paste, you're basically copying my mistakes and whatever I'm making as well. If you copy somebody else, you're copying their mistakes. That's fine. All right. You're copying their mistake. But unless you use your own creativity, unless you use your own gray matter and try to find out products for yourself, there is no learning involved for you. So if that strategy flops, and there's some new strategy that starts working, you won't know about that because you have not taken that extra effort in finding your own products, in running your own ads, in testing different aspects of ads out, in actually trying out manual bidding, and trying out ATC, and trying out purchase. So whatever I'm telling is a guideline. These are basically strategies and guidelines that that will help you get on the right foot. All right. I can guarantee you right now, if you follow these from the T, you will have sales. It's just, I'll give you an example. I set up a store for a client I think it was a couple of days ago. And he just launched like 4 or 5. He did not even launch 15 ads so far, guys. He just launched 4 or 5 ads. He already has 4 sales. All right. And it's following the exact same principle that I've taught you. It's following the exact same strategies that I've taught you. So if you follow this, you are going to get sales. But after you have reached a certain point, you have to ask yourself, is it if I'm going to do a business, if I'm going to do a proper business, I have to use my gray matter. I have to use my brain and be creative and find out solutions when things are not working. All right. So if you look up, I'm here to help you guys. Now listen, I'm here to help you out and answer your questions any which way I can, but I cannot be with you 24/7. Right? I can only be with you for a certain period of time every day when I go live, and I can answer your questions. I can answer your emails, of course, because the huge volume. That is why I've had to do this Q&A. But you will have to figure things out on your own as well. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of failing. There are going to be failed campaigns. There are going to be failed ad sets. There are going to be failed products. But that is all part of the journey. That is all part of the journey of finding the winning product. That is part of the journey of creating a scalable Shopify store, of creating a proper business that you want. So in fact, embrace failure. That is what you need right now. You need to fail enough times so that you know what not to do in the face of adversity. All right. It's all about a mindset, guys. Business is all about a mindset. That's what my dad told me last night. I got stressful over a few things and he told me, you're doing a business. Business is going to have its ups and downs, right? And that's the point. That's the truth. All right. So keep that in mind. All right. So next up, we got Garrett who asks, can I do a lookalike ad with 16 sales? No. Do a lookalike ad after you've gotten 100 sales. That's the bare minimum. I'll tell you guys right now. I did 2 lookalike audiences for my campaigns on one of the products in which I had 100 sales, on one of the products in which I had 30 sales. Guess which one worked? You got the answer. All right. So next up we have Prashant who says, can you mention anything about how you deal with return policy? All right. This question has come up in some comments as well. So I'm going to address that right now. So returns are going to come, and especially because you're drop shipping, it's not an ideal business model. So you are going to get returns, but I need you guys to understand a few things about this. Be interactive with your customers, be upfront with your shipping policies on your store. All right. This is the number one thing. You have to have a shipping policy where you basically tell, all right, it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks for the product to reach the customer. It is going to take 2 to 5 business days in order to process the order and send them the tracking codes, just so that they're a little bit mentally prepared. You're still going to get people who are going to ask for a return, but only if you're not proactive. All right. I have not yet been asked for a single return so far. All right. I've sold 196 orders, not a single return. One guy was getting frustrated because it was taking a lot of time. But then all you have to tell them is, because of high order volume, it does take a bit of time to reach for the product to reach you. It's being shipped from China. I'm going to send you the tracking code as soon as our vendor has shipped the order. And as soon as they ship the order, you go to zero up. You mark. You use the extension to mark it as fulfilled, and then Shopify basically sends them an email that the order has been shipped, and then they can start tracking the order on their own. But yes, you are going to get refunds. I'm not saying I won't get any refund ever. I know I'm going to get refunds. When that happens, what I'll be doing is I'll be telling them, all right, guys, listen, I've shipped your order. It is going to take a bit of time to reach you. When it does, just send it over to this XYZ address. And listen, guys, in the first few sessions, I told you about the virtual post mail address. Even if you're international, just get that. It's $10 a month. So when they actually send it, so what happens is, if you tell them that they have to pay for the shipping to send to the return address, just as it is, you're going to get about 70 to 80% people. And this is after discussions with people who are running Shopify stores. 70 to actually even 90% people won't even send their order back. They'll just be like, all right, I'll just keep it. That's fine. But for those 10% people who actually send it back as a return, so you literally just give them a refund. That's fine. All right, just suck it up. Just tell it it's your loss. That's fine. You're not going to get many people return. All right, with e-com, it's not like digital publishing or information products. The return rate is pretty low. All right, so next up we have by the end. But here's something here. Just make sure you have your email address set up so that you are able to respond to customer questions. Never have like a support@yourdomain.com go to like a blank mailbox. Always be checking. I check my mail every single day just to see if I have gotten any questions from customers. If I have, I am going to respond to them as soon as possible. All right. Make sure you keep that line of communication open so that you're communicating with your customers efficiently, because just that will save you a lot of headaches in the future, because chargebacks do happen, refunds do happen, they do hurt, but if you're proactive, if you have your shipping policy, if you are interactive with your customers, if you let them know in a timely fashion when their order was placed, when their order was processed, when their order was shipped out, and send them the tracking information. And by the way, guys, all of this is automated, by the way, with Zero Up. So when you send that information, you are basically communicating with the customer and respond to your customer requests. All right. So next up, we have by the end of Businessathon 3, we know how much we need minimum investment for store and minimum investment for promotion of the store. Now I want to actually deal this question straight up head on, because I saw this come up in my comments, and I actually got an email about this as well. All right, so here's the thing. A lot of you guys have been asking me about what's the investment required to start a store. And the honest to God answer is there is no fixed investment required. All right. All like the bare minimum is like you need about, I don't know, 50 to 100 bucks. You need to set up a Shopify trial. You need to get products from AliExpress, which you can do manually as well if you don't want to invest in software. You don't even need to pay for Shopify for the first 14 days. But if you need to take your store live, you need to pay the first $29. So that's $29 that you have to pay first off for your Shopify basic plan. The second investment is going to be at least $20 on an ad set, right? So you have to spend, even if you add just one product and that works out for you, like that'll be just mind blowing if it does. But if you're looking for the bare minimum, that's like $29 plus $20. So it's about $50 that you have to spend on to get some results. But generally, it doesn't work that way. So in my strategy, I've recommended 15 products, $20 per ad set. So I've got $300 in ad spend there. I do recommend getting the software Zero Up, which is another expense that you have to add on. They do have a three times payment plan, 3x payment plan. So that reduces your upfront investment. So you can get that'll cost like $597 per month. But I'm hoping if you're proactive, you will be able to make that up very, very easily in the first few days of your store launching. All right. So be proactive about this. And there is no fixed investment, guys. Listen, it's just about like if once you found your product, invest more into ads, get more people to your store, because the day you stop ads is the day you stop getting sales. All right. The day you stop your winning ad sets, you won't get any sales. So there's just no point to asking me like what kind of investment is required, because product prices are different, conversion rates are different, products are different, ads are different. There's just so many variables out there. I cannot tell you what's the investment required. You just have to suck it up and just keep like $500 to $1,000 on the side and just hope for the best that you start making money with that investment. In many cases, you will. But then you have to also invest further to improve your ads, to get more sales, to improve your profit margins, to find more winning ad sets. That exactly following the same strategy that I've told you in the Facebook scaling method, which I revealed a few days ago. All right. So again, Omar asks, how much could I earn with a Shopify store a month? Again, guys, this is such a random question to ask. You can earn anywhere between $0 to $50 million. All right, there you go. That's your answer. All right. Why stop at $50 million? You can earn anywhere between $0 to $500 million per month. There's your answer. It all depends on how much work you put in, how much time you put in, how much effort you're putting into finding your products, in advertising, in setting up your ads, in maintaining your ads, in getting creative with your products, in optimizing your funnel, in improving your average order value. All the concepts that I've already covered in this Businessathon, right? You have to follow them, basically follow them. And don't think about this, just think about this like you have to give in the time, man. You have to give in the time and the effort. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. If you're thinking that you set up your store today, you launch your ads tomorrow, you get a couple of sales from a couple of ad sets in 2 days, and then it's just going to work out for you. No, it does not work that way. Even winning products need optimization. Even winning products need to be price tested. Even winning products need to be created into bundles and do email marketing on. Even winning products need to have like these conversion elements, urgency elements to close more sales. Even winning products need multiple ad sets in order to perform better. So there's just so many variables out there. Just keep a mindset where you are putting in the hustle and you will succeed. That's just it, man. That's just it. You have to put in the hustle. All right, so M asks, I hope you're doing good today, Rita, and everything is fine. Everything is awesome. Now, I know I've talked about some serious things right here, but that's just it. You guys need to hear the truth. All right, nobody else will tell you the truth. Dropshipping is a hard game. That's the fact of the matter. It's easy in the way that it does not require you to set up any code, or it just click, click, click. All right, but you have to do those clicks, right? You have to do those clicks, and you have to use your brain in order to set those products up, in order to set those ads up. So keep that in mind. All right. So that is your session for today. I hope this was helpful, guys. If this was, just give me that thumbs up below. Just give me that like below. Show me your love. And also, if you're not subscribed to the Flying Start Online channel, the subscription button should be right below this video. Make sure to click on the bell icon to receive all notifications when I go live next. This is the final day of this week. We will be beginning Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, which is basically Monday morning, 6:30 a.m. India time. All right, so I'll be seeing you guys here. All the best with your stores. Take this weekend to, if you've been sitting on the sidelines, take this weekend to set everything up, to start getting your first sales. It literally just takes one day to set up your store and start getting sales. Literally one day. All right. If you sit from today, if it's night time, just sit from tomorrow morning and sit till night, and you will have sales. This much I can promise you. All right. If you you create your store, you add your products, you start your ads, you will get sales. If you don't get sales, I'll change my name from Rito to I don't know what. But you have to put in the effort. All right. You have to launch those 20 ad sets, those 15 ad sets of $20 budgets. All right. So that is the thing, guys. That is the thing. So people are asking about, can you look at my site and not show in the live stream? No, that's not going to happen, mate. If I'm showing my site on the live stream in front of everybody, your site is going to go on there. If you want me to look at your store, your site is going to go on there. Or the other option is to buy Zero Up and get on that call with me, where I'll basically set up the store skeleton for you. All right, so next up we have Cecilia asks, do you know if you're going to have the print on demand products with Zero Up? You have other options. You have got Printful, you have got Teespring, you have got represent.com. Just use all those services. And I think all those, some of them can actually be tied in with the Shopify store as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this. This has been awesome. There's just infinite amount of questions to answer, but this is all the time I have. I want to thank you so much for being here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit all the buttons you can. And I hope you take this weekend to actually put in the hustle, put in the hard work and launch a store. I want to see like 50 of you come in on Monday and tell me that you have gotten sales. All right, I want that to happen. So get yourself motivated. Set your brain right and just do it. All right, just do it. Nike says just do it. So Rita is also saying just do it. All right, thank you so much for watching this. I'll see you in day number 26 soon enough.